Today, we come together in solemn remembrance of a beloved family members of our community. I join President Simmer in extending my condolences and deepest sympathy to Iran's parents and loved ones. Iran was a student and a scholar of exceptional promise. His pursuit of knowledge took him from Beijing to Cambridge and then to Chicago, where he joined the academic community in 2014 to study in the financial mathematics program. After receiving his master's degree in 2015, Iran served as a research professional at the Farmer Miller Center for Research and Finance before joining the joint PhD program of the Booth School of Business and the Kenneth C. Griffin Department of Economics in 2017. His research combined insights from economic dynamics and corporate finance theory to better understand the regulation of financial institutions and markets. And he was well on his way to propose his dissertation later this year. Iran reflected the best and brightest of our community, and hence enriched the lives of so many of us during his tenure here. As an exceptional student, a talented scholar, a patient teacher, and a caring friend. As a community, our hearts are heavy as we mourn a life cut short in a senseless act of gun violence. To those of you who were fortunate enough to have known Iran on campus, we are here to support you in this profoundly sad time.
Well, I got the email newsletter that a UChicago student had been killed. I kind of, went down the rabbit hole, read all the articles from the Times, and I was just trying to figure out what was going on. And I had seen that a bunch of people had been killed by the same person on Saturday. And just to read a story, being a fourth-year PhD student, something that I aspire to academically, and for him to not be able to finish his work that he was starting on, something he was so very passionate about, is what his family and friends were talking about today. It was just devastating to read, and I just felt compelled to, even though I didn't know him personally, to be here to show support for his family, who I'm sure is absolutely just bewildered and completely, I don't know, I can't even imagine, but I just wanted to show support as a fellow student and as a person, Can't hear something like that and not feel anything.
I think the highlight for me was hearing about Iran's life outside of academia. He had a very colorful life. We got to hear a beautiful song that he composed. We got to hear how he was a philosopher and directed plays. This was a side of him that I sort of, I'd seen glimpses of. We were in a public speaking class together, and he was sort of colorful, and it didn't surprise me to hear this, but it was also just such a contrast, the brilliant researcher. It's so tragic to see someone with clearly so much potential.